Hello, my name's Nick Hugh and I'm Chief Executive of East Suffolk and North Essex NHS Foundation Trust. There's no doubt that the NHS and indeed the entire country is living through unprecedented times in terms of the pressure on the NHS, social distancing, social isolation. It's a real challenge to all of us. More recently, we've had to cancel an awful lot of work that we would routinely do in the NHS in order to create capacity for patients with COVID-19. Luckily, locally, we haven't seen the numbers that we had initially predicted, and therefore we need to start to open up our services again. But most importantly, we've seen a significant reduction in urgent patients presenting to A&E and to their GP. What we believe is that there's a lot of illness out there that's just not being looked at. So my message to you today is quite simple. We're open for business and it's safe for you to come here. We can't guarantee that there's no COVID in the hospital in those areas that we've designated as safe, because there's COVID-19 right across our communities. But we're making every effort to make sure that there are safe spaces for you to come in A&E and in our hospitals for the care that you need. We will do everything in our power to shield you from COVID-19 if you come into our hospitals. If you feel unwell, come and see us. If you're worried about your health, come and see us. It's safe for you to be here. And the risk of you not coming and getting treatment is much greater than the risk of you contracting COVID-19 and becoming seriously unwell. So the message is we're open for business. Come and see us. We're not overrun with patients. We can accommodate you. We can look after you. And you'll be hearing from some of my clinical colleagues about the risks to you if you don't come and see us. Thank you.
Heart attacks don't stop because of coronavirus. It's important you seek help if you have chest pain. The number of people who have heart problems in our hospital has gone down to a quarter of the levels we saw in February, and we're worried people are putting up with their symptoms at home and frightened to come to hospital. Please don't. We're still here for you. While some of our cardiologists are looking after patients with coronavirus, the rest are looking after patients on our acute cardiac unit. We have a team dedicated to look after heart attacks. We know how to improve outcomes, and we have the beds and the capability to do this, but only if you come to hospital. You're more at risk of dying of a heart attack at home than catching coronavirus in our hospital. So please don't be frightened. If you have chest pain, the safest place for you to be is in our hospital.
We understand that this is a really difficult time for everyone and that people are naturally concerned about coronavirus and want to avoid exposing themselves and their families to risk. But we want to reassure you that we are still here for you if you are unwell. If you have concerns about your health or symptoms that could be due to cancer, please contact your GP as normal. You'll be able to talk to them on the telephone or online about how you're feeling. If you are asked to come up to hospital for tests, please keep your appointment. Our hospitals are safe and our teams are working to make sure you get the care that you need quickly to help you make a good recovery. So please don't delay if you have any concerns about your health. The sooner any potential problems are diagnosed, the more effective your care will be.
If you have suffered symptoms of a stroke or a TIA and if you haven't sought help, now is the opportunity to please seek help from either the GP service or a medical practitioner so that we can assess you to make sure that you are on the appropriate treatment to try and prevent that from converting into a stroke, because we know a certain portion of TIAs do convert into strokes and the consequences can be quite devastating.